Did you know that Steven Spielberg advised Amy Adams to pretend that she was starving to death and eating a cheeseburger while kissing Leonardo DiCaprio to get the perfect sloppy kiss scene?
Dr. Connors to the ER. Dr. Connors to the ER.
I'm a doctor.
With the movie Catch Me If You Can, Amy Adams landed her first significant role as Brenda Strong, a nurse who becomes the love interest of Frank Abagnale Jr.
Feet on the ground to wake up in the same bed every night. Who knows? Maybe I'll even find someone to settle down with.
She said about the role in Catch Me If You Can, "It was the first time I knew I could act at that level with those people, to be believed in by Steven Spielberg. It was a huge confidence booster."
Well, unfortunately, the only thing I need is an emergency room.
When it appeared Gore Verbinski would direct, Chloe Sevigny was originally cast as Brenda Strong, the role Amy Adams would eventually play.
But, well, I doubt that you'd be interested in that.
Leonardo DiCaprio was an ironic choice for the lead, as Frank Abagnale was known to have resembled an adult at a young age. While in Hollywood, Leo is known for his very young appearance, despite his age.
Dr. Ashland?
Dr. Connors, you gonna take roll every night?
Yes, I will, Dr. Ashland. And if you're gonna be late, I suggest you bring a note. Miss Bassman. Miss Mace. Miss Strong.
Amy Adams's character Brenda doesn't exist in real life. Abagnale told Broadway, "Brenda Strong is based on an Eastern Airlines flight attendant I dated while living in Louisiana, which fit into the story Spielberg wanted to tell about my life between the ages of 16 and 21. We were never engaged, as I was too young to even think about that."
Nurse Hawkins to Nurses Station South. Nurse Hawkins to Nurses Station South.
Hello, Brenda.
Hi, Dr. Connors. You need to sign me?
Thank you.
Do you notice anything different about me,
You
Doctor?
got your braces off. Here, let
I've
me
been
see.
trying to show you all night.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
So did it hurt when they took them off? Mine felt
Amy
so...
Adams confessed about the scene. "That was all nerve-wracking, simply because I had to be the aggressor. It's not how I saw the scene, of course," she once said in an interview with IGN. "And then, as soon as Spielberg saw it, I really appreciated the humor and I loved it. It helped explain how this shy girl could have gotten herself in trouble in the first place."
I'm sorry.
She said wearing the braces helped her feel a lot younger and get into her vulnerability and her naivety for acting.
ER. Dr. Connors to the ER.
Shouldn't you go?
No. They have a staff doctor in the emergency ward. We'll be fine.
Catch Me If You Can was the 11th highest grossing movie worldwide in 2002.
What if he's in surgery?
Do you really think I have to go?
The real Abagnale revealed that of all his cons, pretending to be a doctor terrified him the most because he thought he might put others in danger. On one occasion, there was a close call because he failed to comprehend what the phrase "blue baby" meant.
Gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?
Bicycle accident. Fractured tibia about 5 inches below patella.
Dr. Harris,
Yes?
do you concur
Concur with what, sir?
with what Dr. Ashland just said? Do you concur?
Well, it was a bicycle accident. The boy told us.
So you concur?
Concur?
I think we should take an x-ray, then stitch him out and put him in a walking cast.
Dr. Candace Cardiology. Dr. Candace.
Very good, Dr. Ashland, very good. Well, you don't seem to have much need for me. Carry on.
Blew it, didn't I? Why do not concur?
Dr. Hanratty, call extension 215. Calculating extension 215.
Did you know the movie Catch Me If You Can is based on a true story? Well, kind of. Frank Abagnale Jr. really did exist and really did spend the 1960s and 70s cashing fake checks while posing as a professional of a host of different industries.
You selling encyclopedias?
Steven Spielberg's original choice for the role of Frank Abagnale Jr. was Johnny Depp, but luckily for DiCaprio, Depp turned down the role. Despite his initial reservations about casting Leonardo DiCaprio to play him in the film, he didn't think DiCaprio was suave enough for the role. The real Abagnale later approved of the movie, calling it 80% true.
But Abagnale! Now somebody please tell me where you left off in your textbooks? Excuse me, people, if I need to ask again, I'm gonna write up the entire class. Take your seats!
The French version of the film has Frank pretending to be a Spanish teacher, rather than a French teacher.
Will you please open your textbooks to chapter 8, and we'll get started? Excuse me, what's your name?
Brad.
Brad, why don't you get up here in front of the class here and read conversation number 5.
This moment, in which Frank pretends to be a French teacher at his high school, was made up for the movie as a way to clue the audience into Frank's incredible capacities for assuming a new identity.
To Le Monde, set impression.
They sent for me. They said they needed a sub for Roberta. I came all the way from Dixon.
Well, I always sub for Roberta.
The scenes in the French classroom and the library were filmed at McKinley School in Pasadena, California. 6 months after the film's release, and to the surprise of the school administration, the production crew came back and removed all of the set pieces that had been left behind. The school had been using the props ever since filming had wrapped.
I regret to inform you that for the past week, Frank has been teaching Mrs. Glass's French class.
He what?
Spielberg wanted a French actress for the role of Paula Abagnale to stay true to the facts. He asked for the help of Brian De Palma, who was living in Paris, and he did tests with several actresses. Eventually, Natalie Bai was the one Spielberg wanted for the role.
Parent conference yesterday and was planning a class field trip to
the title Catch Me If You Can could just as easily be applied to the film's shooting schedule as to its story. They shot in more than 140 locations in just 52 days. Leonardo DiCaprio later confirmed, "That was the fastest-paced film I have ever worked on. We were constantly moving, but that's what was good about it. It was like a theater group."
It's a note from my mom. I have a doctor's appointment.
Kaitlyn Doubleday, who plays Joanna, was just 17 when she made her film debut in this scene.
If it's real, where's the crease?
The movie was a smash success at the box office and raked in worldwide sales of $352 million, while Leonardo DiCaprio brought in a salary of $20 million.